Let me tell you a story about credit union credit cards that pull TransUnion only with a FICO score of 560 minimum. So if you're interested in that kind of story, here's a review I want you to pay attention to. Number 6, you have here Teachers Visa Cashback. Our score 8.8 over 10. So the thing we love about Teachers is that you can enjoy a 0% introductory APR on balance transfers, not a problem. The regular APR is kind of decent too. They're not really killing you with super high APRs. You're talking about 15 to 16%, all the way to 20%, which is still decent, okay? And what we love about this card is that if you have low credit, they will work with you. If you have fair credit, they will work with you. And obviously, this is a credit union, so you have to be a member. But the thing is, with Teachers, there is no, you don't have to be a teacher to be part of it. I mean, the name is Teachers because the credit union was started by teachers, but nowadays you can be anywhere. Like, there are no restrictions in terms of your biology, your geography, or your profession to qualify for this Teachers Visa Cashback or other Teachers credit card for that matter. Okay, so the card is kind of cool, and so you actually get rewarded with cashback on everyday purchases. And so whether you're shopping online, you're dining out, or filling up your gas tank, you are actually you are earning 1.5% cash back on all purchases. This is really great, and you can redeem those rewards for travel or gift cards or even cashback. This is really good. And what we love about with Teachers is that they have a platform. You can view your reward balance online or through the app, and you can redeem your cashback by logging into your Teachers online or mobile banking. This is just fantastic. So when we talk about cashback benefits, you have statement credits, you have direct deposit into your Teachers account, or merchandise gift card. So really, really great card overall. This card pulls TransUnion only and 560. Okay, 560. You can be approved for a maximum limit of 15,000 to 25,000 based on our research. And what we have seen, our own clients have 25,000. That seems to be the limit for Teachers. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here to have a quick convo with you about the credit union credit cards that pull TransUnion only. Number 5, we have Alliance Visa Platinum. Our score 9 over 10. So when you think about the Alliance Visa Platinum, I want you to think about a card that is really great for two things. The card is great for 0% introductory rate for on purchases, and here is a card that actually also is packed with some with benefits, with a lot of benefits and perks. So the thing is, if you are looking for a credit union credit card that pulls TransUnion only for paying for everyday expenses, or making larger lifestyle investments, or transferring balances to consolidate high interest debt, you really want to think about a card like this, okay? And what we love about this card is that the Alliance Visa Platinum is pretty flexible. Let me just kind of break it down for you. So you have a 0% intro rate for 12 months. And again, when we talk about 0%, we're speaking about purchases and balance transfers, okay? No restrictions here. But after the intro period of 1 year, you can enjoy a decent APR that oscillates from 15% to 27%. The only thing is, after the balance transfer rate is the balance transfer period is over, you might have to account for a balance transfer fee of 2% of the amount transferred, $5 minimum. Okay, but again, we believe that this is a card that is fantastic for balance transfers to consolidate your debts from high interest cards into one payment. Okay, and the card has no annual fee. You have generous credit lines that can go all the way to $40,000. You have low standard APRs, and the cool thing is you can use the card to actually make online payments. So, for example, this card works fantastically with Google Pay, Apple Pay, and Samsung Pay. So when we talk about electronic wallets, this card is just suitable for that. Not a problem at all. So $40,000 maximum limit. If you have any question, contact 1-800-328-1937 24/7. 1-800-328-1935. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about credit union credit cards that pull TransUnion only. Number 4, we have BECU Cashback Visa. Our score, 9.3 over 10. When you think about BECU Cashback, by the way, BECU stands for Boeing Employees Credit Union. So this cashback visa is really, really cool because first of all, you have a low APR. So you're looking at 15.99%, which is really decent. And in terms of cashback, you are getting 1.5% unlimited cashback. So when we talk about unlimited, it's truly unlimited. Okay. And this BECU, you don't have to be associated with Boeing to qualify. So it was started by Boeing employees, but nowadays you can qualify without being in a specific geography, because this BECU is primarily located around Seattle and Oregon, but you don't have to be in that. You don't have to be in the Northwest to qualify at all. So what I want to say here is that the card has unlimited 1.5% cashback. You can earn a $300 cashback bonus after you spend $3,000 on purchases in the first 3 months of account opening. What we love about the card is that we love the absence of fees. Really, this is really great. You have no annual fee, no balance transfer fees, no cash advance fees, no foreign transaction fees. It's just fantastic. Okay, so you have a lot of travel abroad perks. And again, as I said, the APR really decent, 15.99%. Fantastic. So overall, this is a great card to actually think about. If you are now, this card, it's just better to have a relationship with BECU. Of course, you want to have a relationship with BECU for at least 3 months before applying for the card. Okay. There are no other requirements. Obviously, this is a credit union. So to qualify for, to even qualify at all, you got to be a member. So if you're not a member, you're not going to qualify. So it's just one of those things. I just want to remind you, be very mindful of that. But hey, listen, it's really great. This card, actually, you can choose from 4 card design options. Number 3, we have Consumers Credit Union Visa Platinum Rewards. Our score, 9.5 over 10. So here is another interesting credit cards that we love that pull TransUnion only. And so there are three things we love with this card. First of all, you can actually get a 0% intro APR. So, when we talk about 0% APR, we're not speaking just about balance transfers. No, because some credit card issuers, they just apply the 0% to balance transfers. But in this case, for CCU, Consumers Credit Union, the 0% intro APR applies to new purchases also, and it's for 12 months. Okay, so if you're a new cardholder, you can actually seize this opportunity for 1 year. This is kind of cool because think about it. You can actually transfer whatever high balances you have from other credit cards, or you can charge big ticket spending on this card and really pay it over 12 months. So it could be a great budgetary tool. One thing we love about this card also is that CCU is really generous when it comes to its credit limits. They could approve you all the way to $50,000. So 50. This is really great. And you also have a 24-hour member service. So if you have any question about CCU credit cards, you can call during normal CCU business hours. Call 1-877-275-2228, or after hours, call 1-866-820-3842. So either way, this is a great card. And for this card, if you want to get it, you can apply actually by phone. Okay, you can apply by phone. Just contact the number I gave you, the 1-877-275-2228. When you get that, you will be taken care of. Not a problem at all. So overall, this is a really great, it's a great tool in our view that helps you do a lot of things. Fantastic. By the way, boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We're having a conversation about the credit union credit cards that pull TransUnion only for a FICO score that starts at 560. Number 2, we have CCUConnexus Platinum. Our score, 9.6 over 10. So when you think about CCUConnexus Platinum, I want you to think about a credit card that is great for, it's great for balance transfers, it's great for consolidation. Because see, when you think about this credit card, I want you to think about the purchasing power of zero. So let me just break it down for you. You have, for a limited time, you have 0% intro APR on purchases and balance transfers for, check this out, 15 billing cycles, 15. This is really good. And after that, you have a variable APR that currently stands at 19% to 29%. This is really good also. And one thing I want to say here is that when you think about it, when you think about the intro APR, that's 15 months, a full 15 months without interest. So you can use this card for a lot of things. You can use this card to handle emergencies with a 0% intro, like in the event of an unexpected bill. A 0% intro APR can keep your finances more manageable. And the card has no annual fee, so there's no like $99 or whatever. No. They're not charging you anything. So this is really good. So the bottom line here is that this card doesn't have like rewards, doesn't have any travel perks, whatever. The card is strictly for purchases and also balance transfers. Okay. And so if you're trying to maybe get another card for travel, then actually CCUConnexus has other cards. But this card is a pure consolidation play. That consolidation play is a pure balance transfer play. It's a pure, it's really for balance transfers and that consolidation. So that's what I want to say. And one thing I also want to say also is that the introductory rate does not apply to cash advances. So balance transfer fee of 3% of each transfer amount, $5 minimum will apply. And CCU will also apply that your minimum payment to balances with lower APRs first, including promotional APRs. So amounts paid over the minimum amount will be applied in the order of highest to lowest APR balances. So it's something that you really want to know about. Number 1, the best of the best in our view here, Navy Fed Cash Rewards. Our score, 9.8 over 10. So when you think about the cash rewards from Navy Fed, I want you to think about a cashback credit card primarily. Okay. And even better, if you are a new cardholder, you could actually earn a $250 bonus cashback when you spend $3,000 within 90 days of account opening. So it's just a great way for Navy Fed to sort of greet you or welcome you into the family. Okay, so think about this card for 3 things: getting cash back. You want to use the card for everyday spending, and this is a card that is great if you have a average to excellent credit. However, if you have a FICO score that starts at 560 and you have a great, like a decent deposit in FCU, they will actually waive the like if you have 560 going up, you could qualify as long as you have a decent savings account with them. So it is what it is. And the cool thing is that here is a card that allows you to pre-qualify. So you can actually get the card without getting a hard pull from the get-go. So this is good, really good. Now with Navy Fed, what we have seen is that sometimes they do not publish the pre-qualification link, the credit card pre-qualification link on the website. So they want you to really, like, there is a link internally. So you got to log into your account first to access that link. It is totally visible here. And so one thing I want to say here is that if you are already a member, you can find out if you're pre-qualified for this credit card before you submit an application. Okay, so this is really cool. And so if you're interested in this card, boss, right now, just log into your account and there you should see a link that says pre-qualify me for this credit card. And just click on that link and it should be good to go. So there are no fees actually coming with this card. No balance transfer fee, no foreign transaction fee, no annual fees, and no cash advance fees. So the APR goes from 14.65% to 18%. This is really good. And you can earn up to 1.75 cashback rewards on all purchases. And you can start redeeming rewards as soon as you earn them. So this is really, really great. Let me give you a few pro tips before we actually close to this conversation. When we talk about credit union, credit cards that pull TransUnion only, and with FICO scores starting at 560, it's important to understand that you want to have the right strategy so that you can be actually approved ASAP. What you want to do is you want to check your credit reports and scores. So even though you have 560 or 570 or 580, you still want to check your credit score to make sure that you indeed have that credit score. Because sometimes there are mistakes, especially if you want to focus on TransUnion only, then you want to check your TransUnion credit score to make sure that you are good to go there. Okay. And so once you actually do that, you're pretty like you're empowered because you know where you stand and you can say, you know what, I want to stay within the credit union ecosystem, or I want to travel elsewhere. I want to see other countries. I want to do a lot of things. Okay. But it's one of those things where you have the opportunity to explore credit cards. And you also, once you explore credit cards and you want to zero in on a specific credit card, make sure you understand the requirements needed to apply for that card. And the thing is, if you're looking for a credit union credit card that pulls TransUnion only, the first requirement is for you to become a member, right? So you want to become a member first before even thinking about applying for a credit card. Otherwise, they will reject everything. Another thing I want you to say here is that when we talk about the requirements needed to apply, think about things like a proof of identification, your credit score, proof of employment. Can you qualify? Okay, proof of like a lot of proofs, if you want to think it that way. And you also want to seek pre-approval. As I was just telling you about Navy Fed. Anytime there is a possibility for you to be pre-approved, go for it. Do not actually just waive that. No, because you have the ability, number one, to bring a human being on Earth. And so what we talk about being pre-approved is like, think about your credit card as your baby. That's how we think about it. Because if you get a big credit card that gives you $25,000 or $50,000, that's like a nice baby to have. Like, you know. So you can nurture that baby. You can use the card responsibly so that you can be paid. I mean, they can increase your credit limits. Okay. And so once you do this, you can just submit your application, your credit card application, and you should be good to go. So, you know, the bottom line here is that you want to use the card responsibly so that they can increase your limit. Before I do a recap here, let me quickly familiarize you with our credit card evaluation approach. We have a method on this show when it comes to evaluating, categorizing, and listing credit union credit cards that pull TransUnion only. Please check this out. All right, let's quickly recap here. Number one, Navy Fed Cash Rewards 9.8 over 10. Number two, we have CCUConnexus Platinum, our score 9.6 over 10. Number three, we have Consumers Credit Union Visa Platinum Rewards 9.5 over 10. Number four, we have BECU Cashback Visa 9.3 over 10. Number five, we have Alliant Visa Platinum, our score 9 over 10. And number six, we have here Teachers Visa Cashback, our score 8.8 over 10. And then we just share with you a few pro tips. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. God bless you. I'll speak to you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.